Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kelly here. So for today's video, I wanted to show you guys how I created my icons and customized my layout for my iPhone using Canva for the new iOS 14. So see, I have only 2 pages, and then yeah, this is my theme. I have like a light brown theme, pastel, and all that stuff. Oh my gosh, I saw this Mystic Grill widget thing on Pinterest, and I was like, oh my, I need it. I just need it on my phone. I love the Vampire Diaries. But yeah, you guys, I want to show you guys how I customized it, how I customized the apps. As you can see, I have my messages, my phone, my FaceTime, my Safari, all of those apps that are not organized, I customized the icon. And I'm going to show you guys how I did that. So I use Canva for this, but I do want to say I do have Canva Pro, so I had more access to more elements and GIFs and pictures and icons and all that stuff. But Canva still offers an abundance of icons with just the free, so you don't even need to pay for Canva Pro if you don't want to. This is not going to be a tutorial on how to do widgets and stuff like that. This is mostly going to be a tutorial on how I customize my icons and how I made my background a little dim. What I wanted to do was on the apps that weren't in like an organized widget, organized. As you can see, my photography apps are all together, my social media and all that stuff. I wanted to customize it that's similar to the background. So as you can see, my maps is customized like that, my shortcut, my reminders, my notes, and all that. So okay, so I'm gonna go to Canva and I'm gonna show you guys how I made my maps icon, because that one was actually really fun to do. And yeah, so what I did is you go and design, I'm just gonna pick from, actually let me show you guys. So I use Instagram post template on Canva, and that is how I make the icons for my apps. And let's say we want to do maps, icons. Okay, so basically what I did was I googled the map icon, where are you, and I just made it similar to how it was, but then I did it with like obviously a cute aesthetic. So for the background, you can go ahead and choose any background you want. For this, I'm just gonna use a color probably, so color, just to kind of show you guys what I did. A pink like that. And then so there's 2 elements that are lines, 3 elements. So I'm going to go to add element, and we are going to get, I just got a square. We are going to stretch it and then crop it to the size that it's about, move it, and then you're gonna turn it into how it looks. It doesn't have to look exactly the same. It just, I think what matters is if it looks similar. And instead of going and adding a new bar, like doing that process again, what I do is I just duplicate it, and then I go ahead and make the other one. How can I get it straight? So as you can see, I am, and then you can make it a different color if you want. So I'm gonna go and make it just a regular red, I guess. Then I'm gonna duplicate it again. Oops. And make this one white, because this is gonna be like the road it's supposed to be, I guess. Like that. And that's how I do it. So basically Canva just offers different shapes and elements, and I just basically just followed the format of what the original Maps app is. Now we're gonna do the circle arrow. So I go to elements again, and what I use, I'm gonna show you guys what I use. So I use this one and then just twisted it, but for just the sake of this video, I'm gonna actually try to find one that's more similar. So I'm gonna try typing an arrow. And let's see if we find one. Because if you know, in the map icon, the arrow's a little different. I'm gonna do this one. Now before I go ahead and pick the color, I'm gonna add a circle first. And let's just make that gray for now. I'm gonna obviously make it smaller. Make this smaller than that. And then I'm gonna bring that forward. You can see. Sorry if I'm like not making sense. I'm actually pretty bad at explaining things. Try to sense. Alright. So there's that part, and then the line in the corner, and then the highway sign. So what I did is basically for this, you just add elements, you know, that look similar. I couldn't find one that is super similar to the actual map app from Apple itself, but I just found this and I basically replaced it. I duplicated it just to make it a little like thicker, that. And then for the highway sign or the road sign, I just typed in road sign, or what did I type in actually? I totally forgot what I typed in, but basically I typed in something like this, and then I just picked this, and then I changed the color, so you can change it to the something that matches the aesthetic. Do something like that. And obviously I'm not going to use this for maps, but I just wanted to show you guys how I create it. So then you save it, continue editing, and then you go to shortcuts. As you can see, I even edited the shortcut app. You're going to go add to the plus sign, add action, and instead of just typing in maps, I'm gonna put open apps, app. You click the second one, and you click on choose, and then you type in maps, and then you click the 3 dots on the right corner, add to home screen. You're gonna choose the photo, and then you obviously title it maps, add, done, and done. And then you are gonna go ahead and see, and it looks like that. Now I'm gonna show you a trick for like if you want the wallpaper to be a little dim so your widgets and your apps can stand out a little. I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. So I go to Canva, and then I just click the wallpaper one. It's a wallpaper one, but I already started one, so I'm just gonna show you guys how you do that. So let's just say I want this to be my wallpaper, right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna add an element. I'm telling you, elements on Canva are the best. And then you add a shape. And the reason why I do this instead of like taking it to a photo editing app and then just dimming it is because it's going to dim all of the elements in the photo, and I don't want that. I just want it to dim the background without dimming the elements, if that makes sense. And so then what I'm gonna do is I go click these little squares and then go to transparency, and then you just go like this. You, however dim you want, or whatever color. It does make a difference, the color, by the way. And like that. If you really want it dim, I choose like black or gray, just so it can give you that dim. And that's just gonna make your apps and your icons stand out a little more. And that's why my wallpaper looks a little dim compared to like my lock screen, because I went ahead and used that overlay. For the widgets, I'm not gonna put a tutorial on how to make widgets just because I feel like there's a lot of people already making that. But what I am gonna show you guys is how to do a to-do list. Now, I'm not taking credit for this because Julia K. Christ, I think, she already talked about this, but that's where I learned how to do the to-do list, but I'm just gonna add it to this video. Basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna download the app Widgetsmith. Obviously that picture was something I added. And then what you can do is you're gonna add medium widget or large widget, whichever one works for you or whatever you want. You're gonna tap it, and then you are going to scroll down to style, and you can put reminders. And then you go to list, and then you unclick the list that you don't want to be there. So I just want the to-do list, so I'm just going to unclick those. And then save. And then we are going to hold the home button, add. Let's scroll down to Widgetsmith, medium, add widget. And then we are going to hold this down, edit widget, and then you pick the one you just made. So it was that one, and then there you go. You have your to-do list. Now I'm gonna remove that just because I already have the to-do list. Alright, you guys, so those are some 2 things that I did on my iPhone to make it look more aesthetic and more pleasing. The dimming of the wallpaper just is such a great idea if you want your apps to still stand out, like the icons to stand out and all that stuff. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment down below what other videos you guys would like to see. If you haven't yet, share this video, subscribe, and so on. I post every Tuesday and Thursday, but I will start posting 3 videos a week soon, or maybe even more. Just depends how much I can complete all at once. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one, and don't forget to love yourselves. Bye.